dreamers, it's Nova Rose the beauty nerd here, and today we are doing my anti-Valentine's Day tutorial. This is the look that I ended up creating. If you want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome. I'm tired. So as you can see, I've got one eye done, but I didn't put a brow on, and then I have the other eye not done, but I do have a brow on, so woo, wacky. Ignore my voice, I am getting over a cold, just a cold, if you were wondering, so my voice does sound a little bit weird, but yeah. We're gonna start off with the JC Cosmetics eyeshadow base, and this is in Blanco, which is white. But this is the white base. I really like this base. I've been testing it out for a little bit and I'm enjoying it. It makes a nice like tacky base, and what I'm doing is I'm basically just dotting it on my eyelid. I've already gone in and concealed the underside of my brows. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. And then I'm just going to take a little sponge and I'm going to dab and blend it out. So yeah, I have gone in already with concealer under my eyebrow, but we're going to go in with this as a base for the eyeshadow. I almost like this better, a little bit better than the Anastasia eye primer because it is it's a little tackier. So I also have the shade Neutral, and I believe it comes in other shades as well. So there we go. Next we're going to go in with our good old Scotch tape. And I'm just going to place that. Okay. The palette that I'm going to be using today is the ColourPop Main Squeeze palette. There's no name on this anymore, but I'm going to go first in with the color with the combination of Like It's Hot and Red Bottoms, and I'm just going to kind of pack that into the crease and kind of on the outer half of the eye. And I'm using a Juvia's Place J127 Precision brush to do that. Just kind of start like sweeping that through the crease. And then just take the Like It's Hot shade, which is that lighter red. I'm just going to start blending that up. So I do have a little bit of a new setup. It is in the same spot as I was filming before, just at a different angle. So my vanity is like right here, and the ring light is right there, and then I have a background, and I have like a little table right here with stuff and a stool right next to me. I just find that this works better because that way I can utilize my vanity a little bit more as a surface, as well as like the little table that I've got beside me and the little stool as well. So I think it just works better. Hopefully you guys don't mind it, but hopefully I'll have like a better setup when I, you know, move eventually, but this works for right now. So to finish off, that's the wrong brush. To finish off, I'm going to go in with Home Slice, which is the shimmery red. Ooh. And I'm just going to kind of place this on the space that I left clear, but also just kind of blend it around just to give a nice shimmer to the overall look. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of Like It's Hot and Red Bottoms and just kind of blend so it's like not a harsh line type thing. So For a little bit of highlight, brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Elixir Glow. And I'm going to go in with a combination of these two colors. My voice is dying today, but it's fine. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to take this on this kind of just fluffy brush, tap off, and just go over the top. I don't really want this to look like structured or any really harsh lines except for like this one with the tape, so just kind of blending it with that highlighter. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the Like It's Hot color, which is that brighter red, and I'm just going to kind of just diffuse and, you know, take in, there we go, or like combine the highlighter with the eyeshadow. Kind of like this, a little bit more structured than this eye, but we are going to be placing like a giant broken heart over this eye, so the eyeshadow on this eye doesn't matter too much because it's mostly going to be covered anyway, but there you go. So next thing that I'm going to go in with is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I'm just going to do some eyeliner. I want to do it more simple, but I'll probably just kind of do like something up here that connects down to here. Kind of do a little bit of fancy eyeliner on this side, but try and keep it more simple as well. We'll see. I'll let you know what I end up doing. So this is what I ended up doing with the eyeliner, and then I added hearts on the top. I don't know. But before we do mascara, I'm going to go ahead and just prime my face. I'm using the NYX Cosmetics NYX Professional Makeup, the Marshmallow Primer. I actually really like this. I like the effect that it gives to my skin. Like a little bit subtle luminosity. I don't know if it technically like blurs anything, because no primer really does anything for my pores, so I like it. I think it's a good primer. I do tend to go for like a luminous primer anyway, but this is really nice. This does give a little bit of luminosity as well. Ignore these, I picked at them. Will I ever learn not to pick at pimples? No. No, I will not. But yeah, it's like a nice, like, subtle glow. Just really pretty. But anyway, I'm going to give that a little bit to set in, and I'm going to go in with my Beetlejuice X Melt Cosmetics. This is called the Ultra Black Supernatural Lash Mascara. Foundation, I'm going to go in with the Pacifica A Light Clean Foundation, and this is in 33 NL, so neutral light, and I'm going to add a little bit of Revolution Dragon's Blood to it because it is a pretty like pink color. So I'm just going to place some on my palette. Just place a little bit of the highlighter first, shake this up, and then just like one pump of the foundation. Once it's mixed, I just go ahead and take whatever the excess is that's on my brush and just kind of apply that to my face. And then I go in with just a concealer brush and just outline the top of my eyebrows, which is something I've always kind of done. Just with the foundation, just kind of blend the line. I would do this to both brows if I had both brows on, but it's just something I do because I want the brows to look carved out. But when I used to use concealer, it looked really weird because it would be a lighter thing. So now I just do it with the foundation when I do foundation. And I always tend to like start out with eyes and eyebrows because that's just the way that I do. That's just the order that I do my makeup in. And I understand like that's not how everybody does it, but that's just the way I do it because I don't have brows. So next I'm going to go in with my foundation brush now that the brow has been like carved out, and I'm just going to apply this to my face. And then I go usually in with a sponge after I've kind of just applied it to my face, and I'll pat out the brush strokes. So should use this foundation more often. I forget, like, because I like being a little bit paler than normal, but this is actually like a decent, like, it's a pale color, not pale, but it's like not so dark, you know, and it's not as pale sometimes because unfortunately with the way my lights are now, if I put on like a too pale foundation, I look like flashback Mary. But this is not a bad like color. This is, I would say, a pretty close match to like my neck. I do enjoy being a little bit more paler though, because I don't know, that's just, I like that pale look. Unfortunately, I tan pretty easily, and I haven't, I mean, it's winter technically, but I haven't been into that tan look lately, so just bringing it a little bit down my neck and trying to kind of blend. I will be changing my shirt, so don't worry about that. I have a question for you guys. Do you prefer me doing the fast, like, sped up, like no talking tutorials, or do you prefer like this type of tutorial where I'm kind of explaining every step? Because on my last video that I posted, my Cosmic Clown, I got so many, like, many more views than I normally like get on a makeup tutorial. So I guess that's my question. I mean, it definitely makes it like easier for me to edit because, you know, I'm not talking, I'm just doing my makeup, and I can speed the parts up. So I don't know, let me know, because I'm curious, and I'm just patting it out with a sponge. This is definitely a very dewy foundation. Not full coverage, obviously. You can still kind of see my pimples that I picked at, which is fine. I don't mind that. Like, just go in with a little bit of concealer, which is going to be our next step. So I'm going in with the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, and this is in C5. Trying to use this concealer up because I just want to use it up. I'm almost out of it anyway. It's almost been used up, which is really nice. So just kind of doing a little bit of spot concealing as well. And then just taking it down my nose. And just gently dabbing it over the pimples. And then blending it. Before I go in with powder, I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring, and I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick, and this is in light medium. I'm almost out of this as well, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of cheek contour. I'm not gonna do any on my forehead because I don't really love the way cream contour looks on my forehead, I found. So, and then just taking my e.l.f. buffing brush, I'm going to just buff my face. Or just blend it out is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, and for powder, I'm gonna go in with the Ben Nye colorless powder. I'm trying to use this up. I'm almost out of it, which is awesome. This is a this is a Real Techniques setting brush, and I like this because I just use it to set my under eyes, not bake. I don't bake anymore. I used to. Don't know why I did, because it was a trend too. So I just set my under eyes, and then I go in and I set my chin. This is why I wore a pajama shirt, because I just get translucent powder everywhere, and then it looks really strange. And then I usually will set around my nose, sides of my nose. There we go. Sorry, I'm covering a lot with my mirror. And then I'm going to take a bigger brush and just kind of go over my neck. Just kind of set my neck too. Picked a bad day to wear black jeans. Oh, let's be honest, I wear black jeans every day. So, alright, so there's the base done. Alright, so for contouring, I'm going to go in with the Essence Contouring Duo palette. And I'm just going to use this shade right here, and this is in 10 Lighter Skin. And I'm just taking this on a Juvia's Place angled contour brush. Top off the excess. And do what I normally do, which is just kind of draw a line like that. Like so. And then I take my bronzer, which today I'm going to use the e.l.f. This is a blush and bronzer duo in St. Lucia, and I'm going to take the bronzer side, which is this one, and just blend out that line that I created with my contour, and just also kind of just bronze up my face. Not so much to look like the golden tan or whatever, just to kind of add a little bit of warmth to my face. We are going to be going in with blush as well, but yeah. I do realize there's a red patch around my nose. It's just because my nose piercing. I don't want to get the makeup too close to it. There's also like a red patch kind of on the bottom of my lip. Same thing basically. Okay. For a little bit of cream highlight, I'm gonna go in with, this is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Scrumptious. It is a pink toned cream highlighter, and I'm just, you know, that's kind of the vibe that we're going for. More red tones, but add a little pink in there as well. Forehead, there we go. For actual highlight, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Loose Highlight, and this is in Clio. Be very careful with this because there's a lot that is collected at the top. This is a beautiful highlight. I don't use this that often, but I need to. So I'm just taking my Kaleidos highlighting brush and just taking this and swirling it onto my cheeks. for blush, I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place The Queen palette, and I want to use this shade right here, this red shade. This is eyeshadow, but like the pans are big enough to where, you know, you could just use it as blush. And besides, I want kind of a red blush, so I'm just going to kind of just start swirling that across my face. Can't find the regular brush that I do my blush with, but this will work for the time being. And then I want to take a little bit of the Revolution Elixir highlight, and we're gonna want to go in with this shade and just kind of highlight that blush, like make that blush look a little bit more shiny. It's gotta be shiny. There you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lash line for this eye, and I'm gonna go in with a combination of Red Bottoms and Like It's Hot. I'm going to go in with my Epic Ink liner by NYX, and I'm going to draw the shape in of the broken heart. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if it's like messy. I am going to fill it in with black gel liner later, or in a little bit. What I want to do right now is go ahead and just pop in my contacts. I'm going to use Mystery Red and then Blind Black from TTDI. So I'm going to pop in the Blind Black into this eye. Fingers crossed that I can do it without crying. Okay, so sorry, I had to just turn off the camera and put these on, because these were a butt to put in. So I have Blind Black in this eye, and I have Mystery Red in this eye, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this small like little paintbrush, and I'm gonna take the Revolution XX black gel liner and just fill in this heart with gel liner. So, Broken Heart is done on this side. Now I'm going to go in and kind of finish up the eyes on this side. I still don't know like exactly what I want to do with the lower lash line, but I am just going to go in for the time being and kind of just do it how I did this one, where I'm just going to take Red Bottoms and a smidge of Like It's Hot or something like that, whatever the color is. Just kind of like smudge, do the smudge. I'm gonna do the smudge so it like starts to transition into the blush. I'm gonna go in and just do my waterline with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. Just kind of like do a little smudge. What I want to do now is draw a little like broken heart just on my cheek. So I'm going to take, this is the NYX, that's the point. This is a very thin liner. Maybe I'm just knocking over stuff. Base of it is very trippy. Like these are prescription, these are not, for obvious reasons. So like I can see out of one eye, but I can't see out of the other, and it's very weird. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. And for inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go in with this same palette and just use that pinker color as my inner corner highlight for this side. I decided to put hearts around my eyes. And one on my nose. I'm just going to go ahead and set my face using my Combination Iconic London Spray. Oh, where? Oh, wow. I'm dumb. I'm going to go ahead and pop in some earrings, let my hair down, and put on the shirt that I was going to wear. And I will be right back to do lips. I wish I had more appropriate earrings, but this will work. For lips, I'm just going to go in with ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in LAX. Bit of Alien kind of in the center of my lips. Completed Anti-Valentine's Day look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon to get my post notifications. My social medias will be listed down in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye.